Ah, yes, yes. All right. We'll listen to the beat. We'll listen to that song after the game. Okay, we get to see the Yasuo and the Caitlyn band coming out here for the red side, along with the Jax and Kled band on the blue side. We're gonna see who they're gonna ban here third for the first phase, and looks like it's Draven. And first pick, Silas coming through for the blue team. All right, Bonobos of Kappaland might be locking in the ASO here. And actually, they go for the Riven lock in. And Xerath coming in after the Riven pick for red team. We see another Nunu pick coming in today's matches. It's actually very, very interesting. Very solid jungler. Then next we have Kami picking for blue team, and then Fluffy is going to be the last pick for this phase, and then we're gonna go ahead and get to the next and last banning phase. And he picks Ashe. Very interesting pick coming from Kami here. And the Zac pick coming through for red team. See another Lissandra band come through. It's a pretty solid band. Then blue team decides to ban out the Variant or Varus. Somewhat interesting. We haven't seen a Varus get picked in the tournament so far. And then we see a Vladimir band coming through as well for the red team. And then Zyra's the last person to get banned. See who red team picks here. We see a Jhin pick come in for Bonobos. Hey, what's going on, Charbadis? Karma, very interesting pick in the Karma here for blue side. And will we see the Zed lock in? And we do see the Zed lock in here for Black Knight Dre. And then we see the Echo pick come in for Bonobos. All right, we've got a very interesting game lined up here. I'd say on the red team, we've got the Riven, Zac, Echo, Jhin, and Xerath. And what we're looking at here is the Xerath support for the Jhin, the Echo mid, Zac jungle, and the Riven top. The bot lane's actually going to be pretty interesting. Red team has a lot of damage with the Jhin and Xerath compared to the Ashe and Karma. Got the Sylas top lane against the Riven. We got the Zed mid against the Echo. It's going to be an interesting matchup to watch. Overall, though, I'd have to say can't really pick a team that definitively wins this champion draft, to be honest. It could really go either way. Yeah, the bot lane is definitely going to be an interesting matchup to see in terms of the Xin and Xerath against the Ashe Karma. Alright, about a minute 40 left here on the spectate delay until we get right into the game. Alright, in less than 30 seconds we're going to be loading into the game here, and the game will be getting underway. Alright. And here we go, loading into the game here. Got the Conqueror Riven top against the Grass Silas. Guess you can see Silas opted out for going electrocute for the grass for more sustain in the lane. Alright, and it looks like the game has started. Okay. Let's see, will there be a pause at the beginning? The BTL special? Yes, there is, and there is a pause. Alright, looks like the pause has ended and the game has resumed.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
It would not be a BTL game without a pause at the beginning. You're right about that. But nonetheless, the game is getting underway. You see everyone here, not really, no team here really going for a spicy invade at the beginning. It's very typical. Only really saw one invade this whole night, and no one really died in it. Blue team had invaded the red team's red buff undetected and had stolen. Oh, looks like Riven and the Silas are getting into something here in the top lane. And Silas has to flash out. Riven ultimately winning that trade. Oh, Echo going in with the flash dash. Riven with the flash as well. And Silas does go down to the first blood, going over to Riven. Echo did, however, have to blow both summoners to help secure that kill, while Zed still has flash and ignite. Uh-oh, Silas might pick up the return kill on Riven here. Oh, nice side dodge by the Riven. Oh, the Xerath and Jhin getting some very good damage on bot lane, almost killing the Karma in the process. Nuno, however, is hovering down bot side. He's not going to gank bot. Looks like he's going to go secure the Scuttle Crab first, and then he might look to gank down bot. This is going to be a very rough lane for the Ashe and Karma. Oh, the Zac almost. Oh, the flash. The Riven and Zac should be able to pick up the Silas kill here, and yes, they will. Flash getting burned on Zac though, however, but the kill is picked up on Silas, who's now 0-2. Silas, however, doesn't have TP to get back to lane, so he will be missing this minion wave. Riven is able to pick up the Executioner's Calling. Pretty smart buy it, considering how much HP Silas can heal up for. And she now has a 450 shutdown, 450 gold shutdown. Zeraf still has both of his health potions in the bot lane. Zed with a very nice trade on the Echo, proccing the electrocuted mid. This top lane is aggressive. Just like that, Riven and Silas already going in for another trade. Silas is, however, a level up on the Riven. Jhin eating a lot of damage during that trade in the bot lane. Jhin does, however, have heal. We can see the Karma finally responding back with a bit of poke of her own. Riven and Silas are fighting again in the top lane. Silas has no flash, neither does the Riven. Riven is going to be able to pick up the kill on Silas there. Nice dodges by the Riven. And we can already see that Executioner's Calling paying off for the Riven in top. Ooh. Karma barely being able to land that empowered Q on the Xerath. Xerath, however, though, did still have 2 health potions and looks like he pops one. Xerath completely out of mana at this point. Silas is pinging for help in his top lane. Actually, now that I think about it, it's 6 minutes into the game, and I don't think I've seen Nunu gank a single lane. Riven and Silas are trading up again in the top lane. However, Riven does have 6 and Silas does not. He needs to be careful here. Riven's probably going to be looking to re-engage on the Silas. However, they both have flash up. The Karma going to be able to pick up the kill on the Xerath there, but Karma ends up dying to the Jhin. And Jhin is able to pick up the double kill with the crit shot landing on Ashe. Very well played by Jhin there. The Nunu is gonna have to start ganking soon. Not looking good for Elo Terrace here. The Bonobos is getting a very strong lead. And this Riven is just growing even stronger in the top lane. About 24 CS up on the Sylas along with 3 kills. If I was a Nunu, I would look to potentially gank top lane, but at this point it might just be too late. Oh, Zach was sitting in the bush, but unfortunately misses his knockup. Classic slingshot is not going to land there for the Zach, and he chooses just to disengage. Actually, he's sitting in the bush down bot lane, looking to maybe do a repeat. Seeing as that that bush is not warded, Jhin goes for the ulti. And oh, Echo is going to ult back. Flashes the Nunu, but the Nunu does flash follow. He lands the root, and he's not gonna pick up the kill on the Echo in mid lane. Things are going down bot lane. Looks like they did get in the dive successfully. For some reason, the Ashe did get caught out. Ended up getting ulted out of turret by the Zac. Sylas makes a very key roam down to mid and picks up the kill on the Echo. Zac is looking to potentially kill the Karma here, but misses most of his abilities. Nonetheless, red team's bot lane is going to be able to get a lot of turret damage on here and pick up a few platings. This is a very interesting roam here by the Sylas, choosing now to roam all the way down to bot lane instead of returning top. Riven is acquiring and increasing her CS lead even more, along with picking up plates. Riven is going to be looking here for the fight. Oh, and misses the second part of her ulti. Has to burn flash because of it. Don't know if that was a very well dodged by the Nunu or just a mis-aimed ultimate by the Riven. Actually very unfortunate there in the top lane. Sylas is still down CS. Riven now 4-0 with a full Yomo's Ghost Blade finished along with an Executioner's Calling. And Zac is coming down bot lane for the gank and lands the knockup on both of them, but things are going down in the mid lane. Echo stuns the Nunu, gets the ulti off on both of them, and looks like Nunu is, oh, wait, and the Echo is not gonna die mid lane. Wow, very unfortunate. Another failed gank attempt on the mid lane to try and kill the Echo. This time the Echo has learned his lesson and decided to recall instead of waiting and potentially dying to someone else. Rotating in the mid lane. Ashe Arrow coming in here, and the Nunu gonna get the knockup on the Xerath. Also gonna get the stun. Oh, actually gonna miss the stun. Very nice stun there by the Xerath. But he is still gonna go down to the Ashe. And Jhin is gonna overstay his welcome, and Ashe is gonna pick up the shutdown on the Jhin. 600 gold shutdown going over to the Ashe. And they're also going to be able to pick up a couple, at least 2, maybe 3 platings on the bot turret here. The Riven is going to become a monster this game. 800 gold shutdown on her, and she is 40 CS along with 4 kills up against her laner, Sylas. Yes, that Ashe arrow that she had sent down bot lane was very well aimed, and it was a very solid play all around for blue team, or for Elo Terrorists there on the bot side. Nice dodge by the Echo there. Okay, not much going on in the game here at the moment. Everyone's just farming up here. Riven still doing what she does best in the top lane. She picked up a BF sword when she went back. Zac looking to get... Ooh. And looks like the Zed shadows out of the Zac elastic slingshot, evading the gank. Not much happening here, as we can see. Xerath getting some pretty good poke off on the Ashe there in bot lane. Dragon still has not been claimed by anyone. Xerath pops ulti. And actually manages to get some damage off on the Ashe, almost killing her in the process. But, alas, they will not be able to pick up the kill there, as Nunu was hovering down in bot lane in case a dive happened. Zac coming back for the repeat gank on the Zed. Zed flashes. That ignite is not going to kill. Very unfortunate play there in the mid lane. Very unfortunate. Zed, however, does not have his flash up anymore. Zac almost landed a gank on top lane against Sylas. Sylas did, however, dodge it. And looks like another pause comes in here. Okay. Game is still paused here. Alright, and we're back. Looks like the Zac and the Riven here are sealing the blue buff from the Nunu. And alright, and looks like they're going to be able to go ahead and get out here. Zed looking to rotate up, but is not going to find much. Nunu coming in, lands a snowball on the Echo, and is going to be able to get the full ulti off on him. Riven gonna be able to pick up another kill on the Sylas in the top lane, putting her shutdown gold at a total of 950. And Riven is gonna be able to pick up the top lane turret here, helping to cement their gold lead to be 5k above blue team now. Red team's got 3 in mid, and they might be looking to pick up this tower here. Xerath getting a very critical stun here, but the Jhin not dodging the snowball or the Ashe ultimate. Death Mark comes out on the Jhin. Looks like he goes down. Karma picking up the kill on that one. Zac does pop the ultimate here and does not get anyone. Riven not able to do much. It might actually go down here. Sylas picks up the Riven ultimate, is looking to dive and lands it, but does not do enough damage to pick up the kill. Just like that, Elo Terrorists, all 5 collapse on mid. And they should be looking to go doing Dragon here, picking up the Ocean Drake. About 18 minutes into the game, the first Dragon will be slain. The Riven opting to go for Spear of Shojin as their second item, which is actually very interesting. Very interesting item to pick up on that champion. And looks like Red Team is going to be able to pick up the Rift Tower here, trading the Dragon for the Rift. Red Team still about 5k gold up from the blue team here, however. Both mid turrets are still standing. Okay, Echo might be able to do something here on the bot lane with the Zed, but unfortunately cannot pick up the kill. Zac is looking to maybe, and in goes Zac, misses. Oh, very unfortunate. The stretching strikes, as they call it. Xerath getting some pretty good damage off here on the Ashe. Red team might be looking to siege down mid for this tower. Red team almost has the mid turret. Let's see if Red team will be able to pick up the outer turret here. Zed randomly burning Shadow. It's a valiant attempt there by the red team to try and go for the dive. Red team is determined to get this tower. Riven now about 60 CS up on the Silas in top lane. Zac does still have passive.
This is how we make a getaway.
The Nunu coming in here for in mid with the snowball. Zed gonna be able to land a death mark down on the Jhin. Jin's gonna get popped by the death mark. Looks like Echo is gonna go down as well. 2 kills, 4 elo terrorists, but they lost Zed in the process. Nonetheless, at least they're gonna be able to slow down the siege that Bonobos was doing on the mid turret. Oh wait, they lost the turret. Never mind. Very unfortunate there. Bonobos still 5k gold up on Elo Terrorists right now. Riven still walking around with that hefty 1k gold shutdown. Xerath looking to get some deep wards here. Red Bonobos are going to be able to pick up this Mountain Drake. And the next Drake to spawn is going to be an Infernal. Red team trying to clear out some vision here by Baron. Jhin gonna pick up this red buff. And here we should see a bit of a standstill. Now both teams are going to be looking to get priority on Baron here, get vision down, and potentially win a team fight to secure it. Looks like Zed lands the death mark on the Jhin, but it's not going to be able to land any more. Not be able to get any more damage to have it pop to kill him. Zed does go down. Jhin pops the ultimate. Riven comes in with the engage. Is going to be able to pick up the Karma. Ooh. Very solid fight here mid. Echo gonna be able to pick up the kill on the Ashe on the side there. And Bonobo is going to be able to easily pick up this inner turret. Riven looking to still go here for the dive. Manages to live. And no one dies on the side of Bonobos for that dive. Meanwhile, Silas did go down on the side of Elo Terrorist, and looks like Nunu died as well. Riven still able to maintain that 1k gold shutdown she has, not dying in that dive to the Silas. Very nice work by Bonobos, doing a very solid siege mid. Being able to pick up that inhibitor. Now with the super spawning down in mid, they could look to maybe force or rush down a Baron here. As Elo Terrorists are gonna have to answer the supers mid. And the first supers down mid lane spawn from Bonobos. Now red team up about 8k gold on blue team. After that extremely good push along with team fights that they had. Zed with a very unfortunate engage earlier to start off that whole team fight on the Jhin. Jhin, however, does have flash now, so the Zed does have to be careful. If he tries to engage with the Death Mark on Jhin again like he did before, Jhin is probably going to be able to just flash out. Bonobos will be able to CC down the Zed and pick up the easy kill. Bonobos looking to start Baron here, and they start Baron. Riven coming over to help. Echo still in the bot lane, matching the Zed split push. Blue team actually has no idea. Oh, after the the fight was happening bot lane between Echo and the Zed, looks like Bonobos hopped off the Baron. But they're gonna be able to pick up this easy kill on the Karma. Zed will pick up the kill on the Echo in bot lane. Riven, however, is hovering down bot lane, potentially looking to pick up the return kill on the Zed. The Zed does burn flash. And he's gonna be able to get out of there. Unless he walks into the and he shadows out. Jhin, however, still chasing with the increased movement speed from his passive, but does get hit by an Ash arrow. Xerath does get hit by the Nunu snowball and goes down to the Silas. Jhin, in the meantime, is still on the side, being able to land autos, flashes out from the Zed. Riven still going in, landing massive damage on the Ash and securing a triple kill. Riven now 9-0, still with a 1k gold shutdown that she's had for about the past 15 minutes. Zed does have Death Mark here. He's going to be looking to pick up a kill on the Jhin here. Jhin does use his stopwatch, however, and it will be able to survive. Oh, what a nice route by the Jhin here. Jack gonna follow up and pick up the kill on the Zed. Things are not looking good for Elo Terrorists here. Bonobos are just having back-to-back solid positive plays for their team. Karma here struggling to deal with the supers in mid. That is very, very unfortunate. Red team now 10k gold up on Elo Terrorists. Baron is still on the map. Echo's picking up the bottom tower here for Bonobos.
You gotta pardon yourself.
Blue team's inhibitor.
Alright, as you can see here, blue team is on a turtling stance, seeing as they have supers pushing down mid. Bonobos should be looking to hopefully pick up that last inner turret that blue has in the top lane. Or potentially force out a Baron. Looks like Bonobos is getting started on the Baron. Blue team senses something fishy. Ash shoots an arrow over there and misses. Echo, on the other hand, is bot lane, trading with the Silas. Bonobos decides to hop off the Baron for now. And looks like the Silas gets the Echo ulti off. Echo decides to disengage. Oh. And the Nunu will get picked up by the Zac ulti here, securing the kill on the Nunu. Blue team, now not having any smite, have lost almost all chance of maybe securing this Baron. Zed will look to pick up the kill here on the Jhin and does manage to pick it up along with a shutdown worth 700 gold. And also gets the bonus AD from the Jhin dying with the death mark on him. And you know, as a Zed, picking up the death mark kill on a Jhin, getting all that sweet, juicy bonus AD. Zed with about 74 bonus AD at the moment. Alright, not much going on the map right now. Baron's still not secured. Riven in the bot lane. We've got Zac clearing out some wards here on Elo Terra's blue side jungle. Zac making a very interesting play here. Zeraf gonna get a lot of damage down. Zin with his ulti. Ash Arrow gets completely missed. Karma almost dead, flashes out. Zed does go for the death mark on Zeraf, flashes away, and still dies, popping his GA. Zed able to get out of there with the shadow. Echo pops the ultimate. And no one going down on either side. Riven looking for the Zed. And Bonobos are going to be able to pick up this top lane inner turret. No casualties suffered on either side. We see that the Zac does have a ZZ Rock portal. Maybe he's thinking about opening the gates. Bonobos ultimately still coming out on top in that fight. Not picking up any kills on Elo Terrace, but being able to pick up the top lane inner turret, which is the last inner turret that Elo Terrace have, and pop the Zed GA, which is now going to be on cooldown for quite a while.
Red team has slain the dragon.
And Karma will find a ZZ Rot in the top lane and take it down. to get something on the Zed here, but it's not going to be able to get any returns on that.
Blue team's inhibitor responding soon.
And looks like Bonobos are going to start the Baron for the third time this game. But unlike the other times, they're actually going to finish it. Ash Arrow manages to completely miss, and looks like Ash will go down for that. Riven looking to get a pick here on the Karma, and does immense amounts of damage, and immediately deletes the Karma. Bonobos actually opting to hop off of the Baron to pick up the kills. 4 dead. Riven looking to pick up the last one on Silas. And will be able to pick up that last kill. About 20 seconds until the next member of Elo Terrorist is up, and that will be Karma. It looks like it might be GG for Elo Terrorist here, as Bonobos are going to make a push to end this game. And looks like it's GG. Bonobos of Kappaland picking up the victory against Elo Terrorists. For a very dominant performance, up about 13k gold by the end of the game. That was very, very impressive to watch. Very unfortunate. The Riven had a 1k gold shutdown for about 20 minutes of that game, and managed to go 12-0, never dying once, holding on to it the entire time.